Hi Sagittarius, I'm Brenda, and I'm here again today to bring you your Angel Tarot and Angel Oracle reading for the month of November 2018. I want to apologize for not getting videos out in October, but I was in Europe, in Italy, for the month of September. But I have been trying to make that up by going live out on Facebook and giving out 1 and 2 free card readings for those that want to go into my chat room. I truly want to thank you for your interest in my channel and for viewing, liking, and sharing these videos. If you do realize this is strictly a general reading and every card cannot apply to every single person in the universe, but if you'd like clarity, accuracy, and answers to any questions, I welcome you to go up there and press that button, and it will take you to my website where you can see the services that I offer and how to schedule either a private reading with me or a Reiki session. So let's get on with our beautiful reading for November, Sagittarius. I am doing things a little bit different. I am still using my Angel Tarot, and I still am using my Angel Oracle cards. But what I'm doing differently is I am giving you 5 cards. And then when I do the general reading, I will be giving you 1 card for each one of those 5 cards as a clarifying card. Then at the end of the reading, I will be doing the outcome card, which will be the Oracle card, answers from our angels. So at that time, you may want to have the answer to a certain question, and it could apply to some of you for that. But it will be the outcome card to tie in this entire reading. So here we go, Sagittarius. I'm asking my guides and Divine Spirit to give me 5 cards for this reading in November for you, Sagittarius. So let's see. Well, there's one that just fell. Always take those. Alrighty. Let's see what that first card was. Let's go on to the second one. They make me work sometimes for this, so that's fine. So, you got 1, 2, that makes 3 more. Oh, your reading looks... These cards are amazing that you're getting, Sagittarius. Okay, let's see what we've got here. One more. One more for Sagittarius. First one that came out. Okay, there we go. Alrighty, here we go, Sagittarius. You have 2 major cards back to back, and they're absolutely fantastic cards to start the month of November off. You have been given the Wheel. This is an amazing card, Sagittarius, to start off your month with. So basically what it implies is that you hold the steering wheel. You have the control of where you want to go with any situation, any phase in your life, and what you're doing, any project, any event that you're being involved in. And it will bring in positive energy to you. So you do hold the wheel. You have control over that. But I do see that you're going to be going in the direction that you need to go for this to work out for you. It is a time of positive change for you coming in, Sagittarius. I do see that if you've been working on a situation, it's going to suddenly move forward for you in a forward direction. It's almost like you're going to say fortune's on your side. And with the wheel, it applies to everything in your life. Relationships, your job, any projects or any phase or any situation you're working on in your life. So know that things are going to move forward no matter what happened in October. And I didn't do the reading for October, so I'm not 100% sure, Sagittarius, what went on. But this is energy that's overflowing into the month now of November. And know that the beginning of November has to do with what maybe you were dealing with in the past in October. But it's a wonderful way to start it. You have control. Take the steering wheel and go with it, okay? Take that leap of faith and go with it. Now, beautiful, beautiful card to tie in with the wheel. You got the Star, okay? And the Star is about you. It's all about happy times. It's all about success. It's all about things working out in your favor, your luck shifting and getting better. And knowing that now you're going to be able to make long-term positive and optimistic plans that are coming in. Knowing that you're on the right path, Sagittarian. You're this big bright light, this big star. You're the head of the ship. You're the captain. You're the driver behind the wheel, and things are going to move quite well for you. Again, I see some of you, it may have to do with your profession. It may have to do with your job and career, where you have been applying yourself and wanting to get ahead, and now you're going to see the promotion. Now you're going to see the benefits. Now you're going to see the appreciation for all the hard work and efforts that you've been putting out there. For others, you may have been working hard in your private life, trying to make a relationship work, trying to make a friendship work, trying to work out any issues that have put up any barriers or blockages. in the past. Things are now, this whole scenario in the beginning of November is going to shift in a positive direction. So this is really, really good, Sag. So in the middle of that month, you've been given a fire card, and this is the Four of Fire. And you know that fire cards have to do with self-development, where, you know, how you're ending up on your path, where you're going on your path, and all the things that are coming into you to help benefit you with your self-development. And again, you've got an absolutely fantastic card. The Four of Fire talks about contentment, peace, and abundance, things improving. So for some of you that may have been struggling with some pretty difficult situations prior to November, know that the energy is going to shift. Things are going to work out. Some of you, they show me, may have been dealing with legal issues and lawyers, and you've been fighting with those types of situations. Know now that things will come out in your favor, okay? Those of you that, you know, have either been dealing with employment issues and your job, know that things are going to improve there too, and relationships, they're going to improve. So I do see that you are now going to be experiencing a peaceful and happy home life for some of you, okay? Also, those of you that have been working on any type of business deal, any type of project, any type of thing like that or an event, know that it will be the completion, but it's going to be the successful completion, because the Four of Fire talks about things turning around and having this abundance and peace and contentment coming into you. So great. I mean, here we are in the middle of November, and I'm reading that card, and this is amazing. They just get better and better for you, Sag. So this is the King of Earth. This is, you know, starting to slip into the last 2 weeks, let's say, of November, and you've been given the King of Earth. He is the Midas touch card. You can land in anything, and a pile of you know what, and come up smelling like a rose. You're going to land on your feet. Everything that you touch now, it's like you're turning it to gold. Things are improving so fast and so amazing for you in November, Sag, that it's just, I mean, I'm happy for you. This is incredible. Every card that's come out for you, none of them has been a challenge. I mean, every single card. You saw me shuffle. You saw them come out. Divine Spirit and my guides only give me what you need to have. And this is a successful time for you. The King of Earth, I mean, you now can step up and pretty much call the shots. You hold the ace in your hand, basically, and you can confidently accept any opportunities or possibilities that are being offered to you right now. So don't be afraid of it. Take the leap of faith. Don't let fear lead you on your path, okay? Go for it, because this card says it's going to happen. You're going to end up smelling like roses, and things are going to work out in your favor. This is an amazing card, because I do see that you're professional. I do see you're generous. I do see you're responsible and practical. This is who you are, but I also see you could be standing side by side with an individual like that you want to be part of. You want to be in this person's company. You want to work with this person in some way or connect with them. But I do see this is an amazing card. This King of Earth is one of the best cards you can get. And you've had the Wheel, the Star, the Four of Fire, and now you ended up with the King of Earth. I mean, I don't even want to give you clarifying cards for this, because it's going to tell me why and what areas these are working out. So the final card, I mean, the water card, the best water card that you can get is this one, the Ace of Water, and you even got that. It's all about you either meeting or falling in love, some of you, with your soulmate, your twin flame, and or the resurgence of a relationship that you've been in that may have had its difficulties, and now it's just going to resurge again, and it's going to be beautiful again. Now, I do read this card also, that it doesn't always have to be a romantic relationship. It can be a friendship relationship. And if there's been a falling out with a friend or some people around you that you were associating with, or you had in your tribe and in your circle that you were fond of, know now that things are going to come back. They're going to come back. You're going to join in with them again, and you're going to learn from the mistakes and count your blessings that you're back together again. I do see that. I do see that some of you are tapping into your own intuition and knowing now when things don't feel good, you're going to walk away. When things feel good, go with it. Okay, so it's almost like a spiritual growth for some of you. Some of you may be tapping actually into your own spirituality in some way or another as well. Now, I also see some of you, and again, this is a move forward on your journey and on your path. You're going to be moving, and you're going to be moving to a different home, a different location. You're going to be living in a new home, not necessarily a brand new home, but it's going to be a new home from where you are now. So some of you I can see are going to have to start packing soon because you're moving. It could be in the new year because this is a November reading and you may not want to move before Christmas, but I do see a move coming in for some of you. Wow, Sagittarius, I'm so happy for you. I can't believe you got these gorgeous cards. All of them, every one of them was, you know, so positive and so uplifting. So things are working out. So let's look at the wheel. Whoops. Okay, we'll take that one that flew on the floor. Okay, so this with the wheel, you were given a water card, and this is a page of water. And you may be meeting someone on your path when you're taking this journey, and things are starting to open up to you. And you're maybe meeting someone that's going to be in addition to this job, this endeavor, this event, this phase in your life. And this person may be a little bit younger, maybe playful and fun and artistic and intuitive and sensitive in himself or herself, depending on who it is. But I do see that you are going to have some sort of a relationship with this individual. You may be bringing them into the fold in the family life, in your home life. It may be a romantic interlude. It may also be someone that you are mentoring and wanting to help in your life and be charitable with and help. It may be someone who... it may be a friend's child. This could be a young child. Or if it's not, this individual may not be younger than you, but may appear younger than you because they're this type of personality. They're fun and they're friendly and they're artistic. And they come across as being younger than they are. But I do see that this relationship will begin a new phase in your life. You're going to have this little addition that's coming in to stand with you, be with you, or work with you. So I do see that someone's coming in for some of you, and you're going to be able to add this person to your circle and to your tribe and share time with. Okay, let's see what your card is for the star, the clarifying card. So let's see. Oh, well, we're going to take the first one because it stuck out first. And you've been given, this is the one I call the lock the horns with. So if you should come up against any opposition, okay, this was paired with the stars. So the star is going to help this situation, okay? It shows me that some of you may have come up against someone and you've locked horns. Neither one of you wants to make a choice or a decision, so you've kind of locked horns and you've gone la 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 la, and both of you have dug your heels in as though there's no problem, but yet you realize you have to make a choice. One of you has to pull away and make this decision. So you're kind of at a stalemate, but I want you to know that I do see this decision being made because the star has overshadowed that. This star is such a bright beacon of light, and it's such a strong positive message that this will work out, okay? So often I see this message come through that it can be you that's going to say, okay, shit or get off the pot, putting it bluntly, and if you can't make this decision, then I will, and you'll just have to live with it because the decision has to be made. You can't pretend there isn't a problem or procrastinate, but know that it will work out in your favor, okay? Because this star has overshadowed that. Any problem that you're having with being locking horns with someone that didn't, has been stubborn about a situation. Now, let's see what the clarifying card is for the Four of Fire. So we'll see. And this was all, every one of these cards was abundance and happiness and, things working out on your path for long-term plans. These are amazing cards that you've had. So let's see what our clarifying card and what this will pertain to. Okay, here we go. So the Eight of Water. So, you know what? This may have come about, this Four of Fire, the contentment, the peace, the abundance, and also a happy home life. You may have decided to move on and search for something more meaningful because that's what this Eight of Water talks about. It talks about that you've made a decision, you've come to that decision, you've looked at the whole picture, and now you've realized what it is you need to make you happy, to bring you your peace and contentment on your path. And so this is what some of you are going to be doing. You're going to be searching for something more meaningful. And some of you may be moving on. You may be leaving a relationship. You may be going in a new direction. You may be leaving that job and going on to something else. You may be moving geographically to a whole different part of the world or the state or the province that you live in. But I do see that this is how this is going to bring you the contentment, because you've come to realize that you've had to make these changes. Okay, you've had to step up and say, well, I have to do this in order for me to be happy. I have to do that in order for me to find my peace. I have to do that to move forward on my path and find my peace and happiness and success and abundance. So this is good. Some of you have come to that decision, and this is where you're ending up. You're finding your peace and happiness now because you made that command decision to move forward and move on. And your search is continuing. I see you still continuing. So, the King of Earth. Let's see what the clarifying card for the King of Earth is. Well, they keep wanting to fly out of the deck. And you know, when they do that, I have to pick them up. So, the first one that hit the floor is the one I'm supposed to take. So, you've been given the Page of Earth. Okay, you have the King of Earth, which is the Midas touch. Everything's working out in your favor. And then you got the Page of Earth. How ironic. The Page of Earth is all about news coming to you, good news coming to you about finances, okay? Any financial matters that any of you Sagittarius have been thinking about or concerned about, know that things are going to work out in your favor there. You're going to hear some good news about that. I do see some of you, again, when you got this water card about making decisions, making choices, searching for something more meaningful, that you've been wanting to do something more challenging when it comes to your place of employment, your profession, and how that money comes into you. Some of you, I see you're going to be doing some online work and using that as addition to your everyday job that you go to, and it's going to sort of subsidize income and bring in more income. I do see some of you are going back to school, or you're studying a new form of a new topic, a new subject, something that's going to also again benefit you in order to make this money. But you're going to hear, some of you are going to hear good news coming in about finances, about money. So these are Earth cards. Both of these are Earth cards, and couldn't have been a more perfect card that came in for you as a clarifying card with this King of Earth, because he has already said, the King of Earth, which was the first card in the general reading, that everything's going to work out for you in your favor. And they often the Earth cards have to do with the material part of our lives, and often our jobs, careers, and how that currency comes in. So this has clarified that. Stop worrying about money. Things are going to work out in your favor there as well. Now, your final card, which was the Ace of Water, and falling in love and the resurgence of a relationship, of people or a person that's coming back into your life, that's, things are going to work out because you've worked them out. You've discussed it. You've communicated, and there's been some time spent apart to know that, time heals all wounds, and it's time to, get back together again. All right, here we go. Here's your clarify. And again, you got a water card. So I think what happened was, in the beginning with this relationship, whether it was a romantic relationship or not, you felt like you were missing an opportunity, and things weren't working out the way that you wished they'd had in that relationship. And you know what? You were bored and discontented, but I do see now that things are improving. I do see now that you're opening your eyes to possibilities. So, you know what? The resurgence of the first card, the resurgence of this relationship, all came down to how you were feeling about this person in your life. And I think you were feeling that it was more one-sided, whether it's a friendship or a romantic relationship. But I do see that, you've researched, you've thought about it, and now you've kept your eyes open for any possibilities that could help you with this. And I do see that it has. Now, there's always those that this doesn't work out for. There's always those where you've decided to move on. But I don't see that with this, because the Ace of Water is all about the success of a beautiful love romance relationship and or a friendship one coming back into play. Or it could have been a romantic one where there was difficulties, and now you've worked out those issues. So I do see that you've kept your possibilities open. I do get this card down. I do see that you've done your research and your work to try to make this turn out in your favor. So again, even that with the Four of Water, which some people can read that, you know, relationships are breaking up, people are moving on. And for some, yeah, this may be happening. But I do see that the majority of the Sagittarians are working their issues out and things are improving there in their love life and in their circle of friends as well. So here we go. Quite an interesting month you've had. All these cards were so amazing. The energy was so positive. Things will work out even, okay, here we go. So the card that you've been given to tie in all of this, and the outcome card is helpful people. So this leads me to believe that you have friends around you. You have this circle of friends and tribe around you that are very supportive of your needs and understand you. So for others, I see that you may want to appeal to people. You may want to bring new people into the fold. You may want to ask people's information and for help with any situation coming into you. But I want you to know you have all this circle of people around you. You have all this support system around you. You have all these people that are so happy for you and how your life now is turning out on your path, the journey that you're taking. Just the month alone, Sagittarius, in November, everything looks like a whole shift of energy from maybe the energy back a month or two ago wasn't so good and you were dealing with challenges and situations. Now you're going to see all that hard work and labor is paid off for November. Things are going to look up and improve in most areas of your life, a phase in your life, a situation, your finances, your love life, your family life, your friendships. How great is that? So it's all because you've had the support of some amazing people around you. And also you've had the support of your divine angels around you, because these are the angel cards. So if there was a question that you needed an answer to, know that you can rely on these helpful people to sort out any issue that you're dealing with now. Well, Sagittarius, you had a pretty amazing reading here. You know, everybody could only wish they had such a beautiful reading and positive energy and that flow happening in November. But it turned out that this is what's going to happen for some of you, and I am so elated and happy for you. So I wish you a great remainder to today and a wonderful, optimistic month of November to look forward to. And know that I continue to stand in that circle of light for you, Sagittarius, and I'll see you in December.